Okay, go. Okay. What are you expecting for that?
The total budget is $69,271,000, and it's broken down in rounded figures this way. An increase of $3 million for salaries amounting to $46,777,000. Operation expenses, $12,068,000. General interest and sinking fund, $4,648,000. Federal and special programs, $3,976,000, and the building fund, $1,800,000. The total budget for the Fort Worth school system this coming year will fall short of the estimated revenues by about $4 million. The deficit will be covered by a surplus of $5 million when the books are closed on this year's budget next Thursday. The school board will meet at 7:30 this evening to approve the largest budget ever in the school system's history. Jim Green, Channel 8 News on the Move in Fort Worth.
Brown was a minimum security prisoner working in the laundry section of the old jail building. Sometime before dawn today, he got the door to a pipe duct open and he climbed one floor to the roof. There he dropped a 60-foot mattress cover rope over the side, but was still some 75 feet from the ground. He apparently then slid down a large pipe, broke a window into the building, and made good his escape. An hour and a half later, he was reported missing. Sheriff's officers surrounded the building, found his jail clothes, and brought dogs into the search. Brown was captured shortly before noon in South Dallas. He was arraigned on escape charges before Justice of the Peace Robert Cole, who ordered him held under $50,000 bond and returned him to jail, but not to the minimum security section.
It all started Tuesday when a young man claimed he found 4 blasting caps around the spillway. Then this morning around 8:30 or 9, an anonymous caller told police that White Rock Lake was mined. About the same time, Sergeant Cooper of the Park Patrol found several hand-painted signs from Alexander's Revolutionary Band, and the bomb squad was activated. Police, firemen, and helicopter units and Sugar Bear, the bomb-detecting dog, went into action.
When ambulance operators met today with Assistant City Manager Eugene Denton, their chief concern was the wording of the new city ordinance. That ordinance prohibits commercial ambulances from making emergency runs in Dallas. But apparently the city is willing to concede that some pickups will become emergencies, and the city will grant permission to use red lights and siren. Some ambulance operators still feel the city won't be able to determine on the telephone whether an ambulance call is a genuine emergency or not. Therefore, the city will end up taking a lot of transfer business from the ambulance companies. One ambulance company official, Ronald Hughes, says the consequences could be serious.
Well, Jerry, I don't know. That's kind of an odd question. I think it would have been sort of the height of fiscal irresponsibility. Donnie's wage demands or salary demands really represented more for him for 1 year than our total gate receipts. So we just didn't feel like, in view of our responsibilities to our other players, in view of the responsibilities to the fans, relative to new players that we were trying to acquire, that this made sense to go that route.
I know you'll miss Freeman. How much?
We'll miss Donnie, but we think that without him, it gives us an opportunity to use Gene Phillips more, which is really important to us and to Bay McCarthy as well. We think that Gene has potential, and we weren't able to give him enough playing time to see that potential realized in the past, and we're anxious to see whether really Gene can play as well as we think he can.
If there is a mine in White Rock Lake, we didn't find it this morning. But as police speculated, it would make a good establishment target, or a very bad joke. For Channel 8 News and the Move, this is Judi Hanna at the White Rock Spillway.
scene and will take it on into the hospital.
Do you expect this to put ambulance companies out of business?
A strict interpretation of the ordinance as it is at the present time, and a very liberal interpretation by the city would put the private ambulances out of business.
Gas rates are going up in Fort Worth. Exactly how much will be determined by the City Council next Monday. 4 months ago, Lone Star Gas Company, the sole supplier of natural gas in the city, asked for a 9.89% increase in rates. The city has had it under study since last April. Today, City Manager Line says that's too much and has recommended an increase of only 5.4% with stipulations.
We recommended this because our analysis of the Lone Star Gas Company's financial records indicates that much of an adjustment is required in order to allow the company to earn on its investment somewhere between 6.4% and 7.6%.
Was there some feeling by the city that too much burden was being placed upon the small user?
Yes, we definitely felt that way.
If the council passes Line's recommendation, it will be at least 1 week before paperwork is completed to put the new rate into effect. Jim Green, Channel 8 News on the Move in Fort Worth.
Dallas Transit System mechanic M.J. Fugitt has been picketing City Hall in the DTS office because of a 5-day suspension for insubordination. However, Fugitt claims the charges were trumped up and the real problem is in the management.
I'll hope that I can arouse the citizens of Dallas that what's going on with the Dallas Transit system. It's not only just this what I'm picking it at, but it's also that the management. I think we need new management because we have been going broke and we don't have no money coming in from the fare boxes to support it, and the citizens of Dallas are going to have to pay for it.
Fugitt's suspension is up Monday, and DTS official says he can return to work if he wishes. This is June Gray with Channel 8 News on the Move.